Okay. So. See, we weren't able to see that before.
What's that?
Like how it says that that person just joined. That's one thing about iPad that you don't get that sometimes. It's very problematic. Yeah. Hi, Mikkel. No, this is not a cocktail. It's lemonade. Well, he's drinking a cocktail that I made, but mine is just basically lemonade. Oh, thank you so much. That would have slipped over. And you can actually read questions as they say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's things of technology.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gerald, you didn't miss anything. We're just getting started. I had a broadcast that I just did a couple seconds ago on my iPad, and I was just telling him how problematic it is on the iPad because of the fact that you can't see sometimes when people come in. So, the title of this video is called Late Night Revelations. Late Night Revelations with the Trans Attracted Man. Because my friend here, Michael, what is here? I've been not on. My friend Michael has been helping me out pack up a lot of my stuff today. And really good friend of mine, really good guy. And as you can tell, ladies, he's very attractive and everything. And he revealed to me that he's been wanting to settle down with, like, a girl. Like, you know, a girl like myself. But then I'm getting ready to leave. So that's that. I'm not a good candidate for that. But he has a job. He's educated. Would you say you make good money? Yeah, he makes really good money. Let me show you how good money he makes. He treated me out to dinner. As you can see here.
Out to dinner. That's
okay.
Domino's.
Honey, you should see some of these boys that I have dealt with in the past. They can afford to buy Domino's. They can't even afford to get on the train. So you getting Domino's for me is a pretty big thing. So he got me this Domino's, which is basically the cheesy bread and the 2 medium pizzas. So a man that can buy you Domino's in 2017 is a keeper, girls. So that's all I gotta say. But like I said, we've been moving stuff all day today, and basically take him with you.
Yes.
I wish I could. I wish I could. You know, my problems would be solved. We were just talking about the fact that, well, he was talking about the fact that, you know, he would like to find a soulmate in a trans woman. And I was like, good luck with that. No, seriously.
Oh, damn.
No, seriously. I tell him that it's possible, but I think everyone is looking for that. But why don't you tell the viewers exactly what is it you feel that you want in a trans woman, like that a biological woman can't give you?
Someone that shares the same interests as me.
Like what?
I mean, I feel that there's a lot that, you know, a trans woman has to offer that, you know, obviously a woman couldn't, but is
like what?
Like really good intimacy, you know. I feel that it's more than just that though. It's like, you know,
it's more than the physical.
Yeah, like you can sense the difference and you embrace it, you know. I don't know, maybe I'm like really in space right now, but All I'm saying is that, you know, I just want somebody cool, you know? That's it. Somebody cool, somebody I could connect with and communicate with.
Well, a lot of the girls, I can definitely speak for like more than half of the community. A lot of them are very money driven. A lot of them, you know, so finding someone that you're going to connect with on an intellectual level like that can be sometimes a needle in the haystack. I mean, especially like if you were to go to like any training club in any city, especially here in New York City, they're like piranhas in there. Like basically the girls like pounce on you like you're a piece of meat. But I think it's wonderful that you are a educated man, trans attracted man with a job, may I add, that wants to pursue a relationship with one of the girls. And the girls are always asking me to, you know, to get a candidate that basically is someone that, how can I say, someone respectable, someone intellectual, someone that's qualified, and someone that can bring something to the table. Because, you know, I've had my fair share of like low lives, and you know, and even here on this like broadcast, sounds he has his head on. Oh, William says he sounds like he has his head on straight and wants a good woman in his life. Yeah, I think that would say. What are some of the obstacles that you have faced, like trying to settle down with a trans woman? Because I would think that you are a catch. I mean, you're very handsome, you know, and when we were moving boxes and everything, I could tell that you were tall and everything. So, I mean, what are some of the obstacles that you tend to have?
Well, I think it's really just like maybe public retribution, and you know, maybe it's something that, you know, people say, oh, I don't care, you know, it's not gonna affect me, you know, like I don't give a fuck, whatever. But I think at the end of the day, it is gonna bother people, you know, and dealing with that is a major thing that is something to deal with, you know, because it's like you're taking on like a movement, you know. It's like, that's how I feel. It's like I feel like you're taking on a movement, and it's very difficult, but it's like you have to stand and be brave, you know, because at the end, like, what it really boils down to is that, you know, you are going to be ridiculed for everything that you do no matter what. So, you know, you might as well just go with it and just do what you feel, you know. Yeah.
Well, here's how I look at it. I feel like there need to be more men like you that are willing to take a stand and start a movement of being openly out with a trans woman and saying, you know what, I want to pursue a relationship with a trans woman. Not a sexual relationship, not a late night relationship. And like I said, I just want to clarify here again. If you're thinking about like, why are we doing this late night, is because of the fact that I've been moving all day. And like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm getting really tired and things of that nature, I would probably like have done this like long time ago. But yeah, but I just came up with this idea to do a late night revelation with a trans attracted man, with a trans attracted man, because, you know, we don't get to have this conversation that often with guys like yourself. We don't get to have this conversation with like guys that are, you know, that bring something to the table, because it's always guys that are, how can I say, you know, lacking something. And I feel like that is one of the things about the community and the transgender community. The girls are so accustomed to a guy coming empty-handed to the table. And yeah, it's terrible. My parents have always instilled in me that when a man comes to your house, he should come bearing gifts. That's just me. That's a Trinidadian thing. But the $1 million question, does Mike have feelings for you? They always try to make this about me and the subject here.
Yeah, why are you trying to do that?
I think that's not a relevant question because this is all about me interviewing him for this segment here and about getting some feedback here.
Right.
So you said, right, guys, with their hands. You said it right. Take all of that. Like, how does he identify? Ashley Moss wants to know, how do you identify yourself as?
I don't even know how to define that. Like,
can you be more specific, Ashley? Do you mean as far as trans man,
I like
cisgender
women.
man, heterosexual?
Well, I like, I guess like pre-op transgender. I don't know if that's the right term. I want to make sure that it's the right one.
That is the right term.
All right.
He likes the girls that have not had surge.
Yeah. And yeah, I like women as well, like genetic women.
Okay, so that answers your question.
Yeah.
That definitely answers your question. That's why I put in the title "Trans Attracted Man," you know, because he's not just like a piece of trade or anything like that. Mm-hmm. He's a guy that has a job, you know, and someone that is basically, you know, really wants a relationship in a girl. And I know you guys are saying, oh, the way he looks at you and everything. Not like,
well, I'm paying attention.
Yeah, Mike is a very good guy. I've known him for quite some time. And yes, if you must know, we've been intimate before. But the fact of the matter is that we've always decided that it would not work out because he travels, I travel. You know, it's just, it just doesn't work out. And I'm getting ready to move on the opposite side of the country. So it's definitely not going to work out. But I wanted to take this opportunity to basically put out there that there are guys out there that have jobs and that are worth something that do want to settle down with the girls. Men like this belong in a category of their own. Oh, Giselle Smith said, men like this belong in a category of their own.
Is that a compliment?
Yes, I would think so. Ashley Moss was saying your sexual orientation. What do you identify as your sexual orientation?
I don't know what to categorize myself as. I don't really put a label on anything.
He told me earlier on that he identified as bisexual.
Yeah.
And I had to correct him because I said, oh, you like guys. And he said, what did you say?
No, I don't like guys.
So I said, no, okay, so you're a heterosexual man that's trans attracted. And I was telling him that I feel like most men that are trans attracted, there has not been a category made for them. Like Angelo Martinez, he's a trans attracted man. Very, very nice looking guy. A lot of people that come into this field are trans attracted men, you know. So, why do we need a category? Angelo says, why do we need a category?
That's a good question.
I think you guys need a categories just so it won't confuse the masses. Because when people hear that a guy is attracted to a trans woman, he automatically is put into the category of, oh, he's gay. Oh, so you mean you're gay? Because even he thought that, you know, his orientation was bisexual. And so I had to correct him.
But now, this is the thing, is like, if you like to get fucked, does that make you gay? Or does it...
I would have to say no, because...
I just wonder, like, or... Is it,
we can talk openly here.
I don't know. Like, is it like Funk Flex, you know,
okay.
like Hot 97, where you gotta press the button, so, you know... Or
okay, so he asked a very very good question.
Because we can go there quick.
Yeah, we can go there.
I'm already
if you are
a few drinks in.
Hey,
so fuck it.
If a trans attracted man is a bottom, does that make him gay? I would have to say no, because there are heterosexual men that get fucked by their wives with the strap on, and that doesn't make them gay. And they don't want to have. I've met some men like that that will refuse to have any type of relationship or any type of interaction with a trans woman. They want to make it very clear, I want to be fucked with the strap on by my wife. I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but, you know, that doesn't make him necessarily gay.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Let's see. A category. Giselle says, a category in terms of someone who is a whole person who is comfortable in his own skin and walks in the truth of his
attractions. That is very deep. And you're right. It's a difficult road for everybody, you know. I think some people find it more difficult than others. I think because of the environment that I find myself in currently, you know, and in the past, it's actually difficult for me to really find the ability to just say it to certain people, you know. It's like certain key
Does your
people
family
in my
know
life.
that you're openly that you're trans attracted?
My let's see, my dad does, my mom does, and my brother and sister, but nobody else outside of that really knows. And maybe it's a bad thing, but it's like I'm trying to like maneuver, you know. I'm trying to like really get myself established to the point where it's not even an issue, you know.
Well, I think it's a very commendable thing that you're willing to actually take the effort in doing it, because a lot of guys won't even take that effort. They'll just be like, not going to go there. I think the confusion happens when we put ourselves into boxes.
Yeah, it's hard. You know, you
That's
say
what
you
Angela
put yourself
said.
into a box, but, you know, it's like, I feel free, but I don't always feel free when I'm around certain people, you know, because I understand, you know what it is? I feel like it has to do with respect. I respect certain people's beliefs, and I try not to infringe upon them. So, like one of my good friends, he's totally homophobic. He doesn't like gay people at all. You know, or people that refer to themselves as, you know, trans or anything of that nature, you know, and he's very like opposed to it. But
so why are you friends with him?
We have a common interest, which is music. So, you know, even though, you know, he doesn't like that, I still respect it, and I find our common ground, which is music. So we do the music.
So you keep it on a business front.
Right. You know, so, I mean, we still have, you know, personal relationship, you know, but, you know, we smoke bud or whatever, and, you know, little things like that. But,
what are little things like that?
Nah, like smoke bud, and, you know.
Oh, okay. I just want to clarify.
We've worked together.
No, I know
No.
Okay.
He's totally straight. He's totally straight. Yeah. Nah,
I've heard that before too.
He's the kind of guy that would. He's from you know, your area. So.
Oh, L.A.
No, well, your current area. But
Trill Brooklyn says, people say I'm gay, but I strongly don't feel or claim I am. Trill Brooklyn's another trans attracted man. So you're in good company here. William People says, there are a lot of straight men who enjoy getting fucked by their wife or girlfriend, and it does not make them gay. People love sex and enjoy it. I agree.
You know what it is? It's because it feels so fucking good, and nobody.
So you're willing to say it right here.
I didn't
like
know.
The bottom.
Yeah, but I like the top two. But
I think what it really is. But you like the bottom more. It's okay.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
But it's just yeah, it's
because
like
he does have a fat ass, girls. So I will say that he has a very nice fat ass. So yeah, as you were saying.
Yeah, so you kind of threw me off there.
No. You started.
I mean,
just
it.
Yeah.
Nah, but I forgot what our subject was because I'm.
You were okay. You were
what was I
on.
saying?
I said you had a fat ass, but you were talking about the guys that like the bottom.
Oh well, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, and no guy should be shamed for being a bottom. You know.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. All right. So, it's like the experience. It was very foreign to me when I was younger, but it sort of kind of grew on me, and yeah, it's a feeling that I was afraid of.
How young were you when you got turned out by a trans woman?
Well, nah, I was before that.
Before what? Were you molested?
Well, that's not something. I mean, obviously my reaction is gonna say yeah, because I'm, not very comfortable with that. But yeah, I was molested when I was.
Was it more like statutory rape, or was it a family member?
No. It was a neighbor.
A neighbor?
Yeah.
A transgender neighbor?
No, it was a male neighbor.
Oh, a male neighbor. Okay.
But, the fascination, I guess, is
how old were you?
What it started as, how old? Well, that was like 13. No, 11.
You were 11. How old was he?
41, I think.
41?
Yeah, it's like
wow.
30 years older than me. It's terrible.
And this happens a lot. This is not anything that's shocking. This happens a lot out there.
A lot. Doing too much. What's that PG is? See.
They're talking to somebody else.
PG is?
They were talking to the person above them.
Oh, what is that? What is this thing? Oh, PG. Who's got PG ears?
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Are there any? I hope there are no children on this feed.
No, there's no children on this feed.
Yeah.
No. PG ears. Hello. Me, I lost the majority. Trill says he lost the majority of his friends when he came out as trans attracted.
But see, that's what I'm saying is that, I want to be able to, like, give up my friends if I have to. And that's as real as I can be. Because it's like, I respect them for their interests and, their beliefs, and I feel like I should be respected for that.
Girl, stop being so disrespectful.
What's that?
The girls are saying, let me see that ass. Another girl saying, girl, let him stand up and do a 360. Girls, you're acting like men. You're acting like thirsty men.
I mean,
see, this is... You and mine saying...
No, go ahead. Nah, I'm not
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah, bad girls. You girls are acting like men, honey. You need to... We got a respectable guy up here, and you're gonna salivate over him and want to see his ass.
I'm not doing that on Facebook Live. What's wrong with y'all?
Yes, what's wrong with you girls? Have some respect for yourselves. Yeah. I would love a threesome with these two. As a man who has bottomed for trans women, I appreciate his honesty. There's not much visibility there. And there is a lot of stigma. Would you agree with that?
Visibility in what?
There's not that much visibility in trans-attracted men that are openly about being bottoms.
You know why? I feel that because people have social circles that are dominated by, homophobic people. And that it's like the cool thing in certain circles to be against gay people. But meanwhile, they conduct themselves in very gay manners, and not just to define certain behaviors as gay, but that's just what the stereotype is, in my opinion. It's like, all right, for instance, like, guys slapping ass and stuff, like in the locker room, shit like that. That is very, that's something
very homoerotic.
Right. That's the perfect term. And it's like, why is it that, it can't be accepted when you're doing the same behaviors? Just because you say, for the hip-hop community, it would be like no homo, or, pause, or whatever.
But you're talking about a community that is like very, very much homophobic, and they pride themselves off of being homophobic, when a lot of the people behind the scenes that run the shit is like,
they're flaming.
Evidently homosexual.
And see, this is the thing. Is like I don't know like all the terminology.
And that's the real tea.
To that's real lemonade. No, but I don't know like all the terminology and stuff like that. Like I feel that some people have been groomed. How do I put it? Like groomed for gayness. I don't know.
Groomed for gayness. I've never heard that one before.
No,
that is a new one.
Like groomed for gayness in a way. Like I don't know. This is the way that I see it. It's like, all right, they've been to like to the YMCA. They've hung out at the YMCA. They've hung out, at the piers and the village. Like that's what I've done. Is I've tried to involve myself. Like my best friend Willie, his parents are gay, and they like
Does he have two men or two women?
And unfortunately, one of them, they've had HIV since 1985, I believe.
Okay.
But they've been strong, and
in most community, well, in the LGBT community, I will definitely say HIV has become normalized because it's not a death sentence, and the stigma does not exist as much as it does in the heterosexual cisgender world. Because I feel like with a lot of heterosexual people, especially in the urban communities, they still feel like it's a death sentence. I've met so many people that don't even know about what PrEP is or PEP, and these are people who are having raw sex like left and right. So, so that's a whole nother subject. Let's see. Nikki Armani joined. Hey, Nikki. You too. Girl, stop it!
What's that?
They're always trying to make me and the person I'm interviewing a couple.
Oh, I see.
We already walked through this, girl. I told you. He is over here because of the fact that he's helping me pack some stuff in my boxes and disassemble my bed because I need a man's touch. I would have called you, girl, but you wasn't available because I know you know how to do really hard work like that. But I'm just playing. But no, I needed a man's touch to disassemble this bed because I don't know how to do that.
I'm strong.
You're fuerte?
Fuerte.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know Spanish, so don't even ask. But
I talk about... Jerry Truman. He's a comedian. See, you brought all the trans-attracted bottom men out. Now they see somebody...
I love it, and the hood folks get very uncomfortable. This is so true. It is very true. You want to know why? Because I think people are afraid of acceptance, and they're afraid of accepting a sensation. That's the thing. That's what it really boils down to, is accepting a sensation in a place where usually it's just socially unacceptable. You know what I mean? Like, it's like America was founded on
bottom men.
I guess it was founded, by bottom men, and but they're masquerading as straight men. That's just the American way, is to be the straight, cowboy or whatever the hell, and it's like, it's an unrealistic aspiration in 2017, in my opinion.
It's an unrealistic, and sometimes it's an unattainable image.
Right.
Especially in the gay community. You have all these guys that are saying, I want a straight acting guy. I want a straight acting dude. Meanwhile, every guy up in the club is a flaming queen that listens to Beyonce and Britney Spears and Lady Gaga.
See, I don't listen to them, but
what?
I've heard their music, but I'm just not like, that's the thing, is like, is there a stark contrast between like somebody that bottoms all the time is like, I don't know, like a Twink or something like that? Is there a difference between that and like a straight guy that is attracted to trans women?
I think there's no relation, because you can meet a twink, and a twink could be a top. Just because a person's a twink does not mean that he's a bottom. I really don't think there's any relevance like there.
Or maybe not. I see. That's the thing is I say twink because I don't know. Honestly, it was a term that I felt was like something to describe like a particular type of.
Yeah, it's usually a really skinny boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, really skinny gay boy. Yeah, that's what a twink is.
See, I thought it was like those white guys that have blonde hair and blue eyes.
Well, that's what people will like
classic,
to think the image is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Vanessa.
There's so many people on there. Oh my goodness. See, who's Gary? Gary, no. Kiki Robinson.
He's helping pack that ass.
What?
He's helping. See, girls are so disrespectful. They're uncomfortable in the suburbs too. And you'll say they're uncomfortable.
That's true.
I can never bottom, not for me, but to each his own. I don't even like my ass. that ain't me, yo. Trill, you will
give that booty someday.
See, the girls are, and you girls wonder why you're single.
But
May I ask him?
You know what it is? Is that people? I'm telling you, it's the way.
Angela's
the way you were
twink.
raised. It's the way you were raised. It's the way that your family treats you, and it's like the friends you have. Like that's all gonna determine, like the not the things that you like, but how well you project your interest. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, and also it is also going to. I also feel that your upbringing is going to help your journey as far as coming out as either trans attracted man, gay guy, be a little bit more easier, and opposed to someone that's coming up in a, lack of a better words, urban household with one mother that is like homophobic but not religious, and and basically you have no one to turn to.
I think that more people should.
Giselle Smith wants to know what is your ethnicity?
My ethnicity? I'm so many freaking things. It's ridiculous.
He's a mutt.
I'm a mutt. I'm a dirty dog. Nah, nah, but I'm Puerto Rican, Jamaican, Mexican, Spanish, and Native American.
And he's a very handsome man. I mean, this lighting does him no justice, and and you not shaving does you no justice.
Yeah, no, I need.
Yeah,
you're
he's a very handsome man. I've seen him like completely shaved, but then you look like really young when you shave, like almost to the point like I want to ask you like, do you have an ID? Like,
and people do ask me for ID.
Yeah, because you look really young. Yeah. I'm like, oh, please let him be 17. No, because I was just like,
look at your face.
No, because I was like, I was remember when I first met you. I was like, please don't let him be 17 because I cannot afford to go to jail for statutory rape.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Don't
do that.
I need a gay homie to teach me a little of style so I won't look hood as fuck. He looks nice unshaven too. Oh, Vanessa says you look nice unshaven.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, so yeah, I just wanted to. We're gonna finish up this broadcast here because I think we kind of got the flow going on here about what the whole purpose of this broadcast was, and we got some good conversation. Unless there was anything else that you wanted to talk about, because you actually opened a can of worms with the whole bottoming thing. And I think it was I think it's very commendable of you because
I didn't know. I don't even know who my audience is really. So
I tell you who your audience is. This is like, these are trans attracted men and mostly trans people.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is like I don't know. Like sometimes you gotta say fuck it and just talk about whatever. This is.
It's the year 2017, honey.
Yeah.
Because you don't know. You may be someone that is in the closet about his attraction to trans women. And the fact that he likes to get fucked by big 10-inch black transsexual cocks. You could be helping him come out of the closet and say, you know what? I want to get fucked really hard by Jaguar Evermore or, you know, Foxxjazell or something. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you may be helping someone else out that, you know, did not have the courage to come out. Because I honestly don't feel like there's a voice for you guys out there. Because if we do see trans attracted men that come out more often, you know, they're usually the hyper masculine, more so like the top or so, or more aggressive, and you don't get a chance to see the Jerry Trumans or the Angelo Martinez's that, you know, are open about being bottoms.
Well, I'm not just exclusively a bottom, but you know.
The guy in the video makes me want to get a bigger booty because he looks like he's going to take all the lady tops from me. The guy in the video makes me want to. He says that he's threatened by you because he's like, you're going to take all the lady tops from him.
Nah, I'm not trying to do that.
He says he's not trying to take the lady tops from you.
I can share, I don't mind.
I never was into the closet, never was discreet about my sexuality, but I will never bottom. Okay, it's a trail. We get it. You do not bottom. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I commend you for being able to talk openly about it. Cause
I think it's like.
Have you ever?
Some people are so. All right, it's like it's kind of like the thing.
Before we close this out,
stubborn.
Before we close this out, this is something that's very important. Let me tell you something. Can you tell, like, a lot of these guys that are watching this, the prep that you need to go through to bottom? Because a lot of guys don't know how to prep. And I will say, when I have been with him in the past, in the very, you know, distant past, because, you know, we're not hooked up anytime soon, he is a clean dude, and he knows bottom prep. And it annoys me when a guy says he's a bottom and he does not go through certain things when it comes to hygiene and just like douching to make sure that the experience is a more pleasant experience. You know, so can you kind of inform like them of what you
gotta
some tips?
Take care of yourself. Pretty much take care of yourself. Make sure that you know,
but that's
your diet isn't something crazy. Yeah, just make sure that you're doing everything you can to maintain your hygienical nature.
So, in other words, if you plan on bottoming for a girl that you know that has a big dick, having this is not going to help.
Yeah, that's definitely not gonna help.
What are you saying? I thought somebody asked a question. Cancel. It's fine, it's here. I wouldn't mind sharing and giving the girls a helping hand. Jerry's bisexual. No. I'm not an open bottom. That's something I've never said publicly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a good look, Jerry. They're having conversation with each other. Okay. I wish I could have gotten on soon.
Well, now you're on. It's better late than never.
Well, you should be able to eat anything if you dish properly. Well, see, now you didn't open a can of worms. When it comes to dishing, honey, I will say this. That's not always true. Because there's been times that I have done something like that, and I've dished for the guys, and then, you know, I get that one guy that hits that spot and shade. You know, so it's just best just to, you know, watch your diet before you know you're gonna bottom or so. I like him. He's so chill, Fox. You sure you know how to find him? Yeah, I know a lot of great guys. People always think that, you know, that my type is uneducated hood black guys, and this guy is nothing of that sort. Eat a high fiber diet, stay hydrated, and load up on
Probiotics? Oh, you mean like yogurt and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Acidophilus, I know about stuff like
Thanks, Angelo. That is some good advice.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, because a lot of guys don't know how to bottom up. And then this is another thing too, guys. If you're going to get fucked by a girl, this is not a turn on. Do not ask the girl, "Can you teach me how to use an enema?" Do not go to the girl's house and say, "Hey, can I use your bathroom so I can douche?" I mean, there's just certain things that you don't do that's just like a turn off factor. You know what I'm saying? And I've had guys that do that before. You know, now if you want to shower or whatever like that, okay, do your business in the shower. You don't have to tell me what you're doing in the shower, but just to tell I've had guys tell me, "Oh, can you teach me how to?" No, nigga, I can't teach you how to put nothing up your ass so you can shit. No, that is just so ugh. And it's just like some guys that like have a no chill zone. But anyways, yeah. As I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and close this broadcast because he ordered some food, and I'm very not used to like a guy that comes over on one of my broadcasts and that can actually pay for something, because I'm usually always paying for everything. So yeah, he ordered some food from Domino's, and I'm getting hella hungry. So I thank you guys for tuning in, asking your questions, being informative, giving your contributions, and I'm pretty sure Mike will thank you guys too. And he is readily available. You know, I'll put his Facebook information up a little bit later on. But yeah, we need to have more conversations like this with like trans attracted men who are gainfully employed and that see
that.
No, because that's a big thing. That's a big thing in our community. A lot of the girls get with guys that have no jobs, have no motivation, but all he has going for him is, wait for it, a big dick. And a lot of girls are okay with that because the girls take care of the guys, and we call them community trade. Because 9 times out of 10, these are disrespectful guys that will, you know, just sit up, lay up all day, eat up all your food, you know, spend up all your money. And then when your girlfriend comes over to visit, he wants to fuck her too. And he probably will fuck her too when you're not looking. Just, the disrespect is just like, crazy. Just spreads all over. Anyways, for the record, ladies, I have a job and I have goals. Okay. I never said you never had a job, Trill. I'm just talking about previous people that I've interviewed for this segment. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close it. I will see you guys later. Thank you once again, and leave your comments down below. If you're seeing this, and if you're seeing this and the live has already gone off, sucks for you. But anyways, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys later. All right, bye.